Hello, good morning. I would like to introduce myself to you. I'm Ramana. You're watching Diksha Medical Channel. Today we are going to learn about last type of simple epithelial tissue, that is pseudostratified epithelium. Generally, the name represents pseudo means false, stratified generally there are many layers, epithelium, that is the epithelial tissue, right? So we are talking about the pseudostratified epithelium, but we are in the simple epithelium. Why? What is the reason behind this? Just look the picture, you can understand. Whatever the epithelial tissue, the cells are present on the basement membrane, right? If you see the cells of the pseudostratified epithelium, some cells are long and pole-like structures and some cells are very short, right? So what are the long cells are present? These long cells are reaches to the apical surface. What are the long cells are there? These long cells are reaches to apical surface. But what are the short cells are there? The short cells are not reaches to the apical surface, but these are settle on. That means long cells and short cells both are settle on the basement membrane, right? So here you have to understand one more. The nucleus which is present in the long cells, it is a oval in shape. The nucleus which is present in the short cells is a round in nucleus. At the same time, the position of the nucleus also in different locations. Due to presence of nucleus in different location, the tissue appears like bilayer. The tissue appears like bilayer. To understand this, for example, imagine this is one layer and this is one layer. Like that, the appearance will be there, but it is a simple epithelium only. That means what are the cells are present on the epithelium, these all are settle on the basement membrane. But some cells are reaches to the apical surface, some cells are not reaches to the apical surface because of the length of the cell. Some cells are long, some cells are short. At the same time, nucleus position also different. The nucleus which is present in the long cells, that is present in the base of the cell, at the same time oval in shape. But the nucleus which is present in the short cells, it is a round in shape. It is present in the top of the cells. This is the main reason. The pseudostratified epithelium is a type of simple epithelium, right? Now see that in this epithelium there are two types of cells are present. One is short cells, one is long cells. Short cells have the round nucleus, long cells have the oval nucleus. So all these cells are pillar-like in shape, so it is a modification of columnar epithelial tissue. Simply we can say it is a type of columnar epithelium. Simply we can say that, right? Next important is nucleus. If you see the nucleus in both cells, it is present in different levels, so that it shows a bilayered. It look like a bilayered. A few cells are too short and to reach the top surface, but all cells are present on the single basement membrane. So it is, we can call as a unilayered. These all are unilayered, right? Now if you see that apical surface, the interesting events we can see that are some projections. That means apical surface of these columnar epithelial cells, they have modified into a small hair-like projections are called cilia. At the same time, some columnar epithelial cells are get modified into a goblet shape of cells are called goblet cells. These goblet cells are secrete the mucus, right? So based on presence or absence of goblet cells and cilia, pseudostratified epithelium can be divided into two types. One is pseudostratified ciliated glandular epithelium. Second one is pseudostratified non-ciliated non-glandular epithelium, right? You remember that? There is no space, so I have written the abbreviated form, right? So pseudostratified ciliated glandular epithelium means the stratified epithelium. That means the pseudostratified epithelium which apical surface is modified into cilia and they have goblet cells. Goblet cells are unicellular glands. Goblet cells are unicellular glands because it is made up of single cell which is modified columnar epithelium, right? It is mostly present in upper respiratory tract such as trachea, bronchi, and respiratory epithelium of the nasal chamber, right? So in this, what happens, there is a cilia is present as well as glands also present. These glands secrete the mucus helps in trap the dust particles, and cilia helps to sweep the dust is attached or stick on to the mucus, it will be sweep out to the outer, right? So that is the importance of this pseudostratified ciliated epithelium. Next, when you go for the pseudostratified epithelial, pseudostratified non-ciliated non-glandular epithelium, it is mostly present in the lining of vas deferens and epidermis. Okay, now in this pseudostratified epithelium helps in absorption and protection. What is the need of absorption? If you take the epidermis, in the epidermis, the spermatids are reaches to the epidermis. In that, spermatid reserves some time, that means some days, that means the place where the sperms are temporarily stored. In this meantime, what happens? Here the cilia as well as stereocilia also present. The stereocilia helps to absorb maximum absorption of absorption of substances takes place. These absorption of substances helps to move the sperms from the testis to that is through the tract, right? That is a pseudostratified epithelium. So till now we have completed completely simple epithelial tissues, right? Simple epithelial tissues are nothing but the tissue which is made up of single layer of cells. Based on the structure and function of a particular tissue, it is broadly divided into 4 types. One is simple epithelium. Simple epithelium has 4 types. One is a simple squamous epithelium, simple columnar epithelium, simple cuboidal epithelium, simple, that is a pseudostratified epithelium. There are 4 types are there. If you have any doubt, just you see the videos which are in the previous lecture. Thank you.